Welcome back, everybody. Today is Wednesday, August 27th. Lots of news to actually go over here today. But first, you can see my streak is broken again. I don't know how this keeps happening, but I'm pretty sure I did it yesterday because I did my Neopets. I'm not really sure what's going on, but if you're like me out there, make sure to double check over and over and over again, or take a picture. And maybe if this happens again, I'll send a bug report. But I will just keep watching out for this because it makes no sense to me. But going over here, over here, let's see, Jelly Neo, what we got today? Yes, if you ended up with a Slorgus flip phone, well, then you completed the Neo Cash Mall survey. So congratulations. You also get this wonderful avatar. I love Neocache. I do actually like that a lot. Looks pretty cool. I have not equipped it. Probably won't equip it, but it does look really cool. Mutant Day Roundup. As you expect, we have different backgrounds, clothing, all that great stuff. But more importantly, Grave Danger. If you have not seen, there's going to be new prizes for Grave Danger. And let me just go back over here. You know how Grave Danger actually works. Put a pet in there, send them in, come out with a cool little prize. You can also pick up a time saver fortune cookie, which will reduce your time to just 0 to 40 minutes. So if you have a Neo Cash sitting around, maybe you use it. Well, I say for some people because I heard there was a glitch happening where some people got Neo Cash and then it got removed, but it took more away than what was glitched. So who knows? Who knows? But if you have extra Neo Cash lying around, maybe you go that direction. I don't think it's worth it, but we all have different priorities in life. And you can take a look at all the new prizes that they've added in here. Some were already pre-existing items, but more what people want is this stamp right here, Pet stamp. So congratulations to those people that ended up with the Pet stamp. This says you worked out the Lenny conundrum, so you deserve this rare stamp. I mean, I would just think that maybe you don't give it out this way because it kind of just waters it down. I'm not saying you don't give out the stamp, this pet stamp, but how about something better than just going randomly into a grave and coming out with a stamp? That's just me though. Make it worth something if you're just going to do that. And this is why I say over and over again that one day you will see some of these stamps that you could not get, and it'll just be given out in this kind of way. So one day you shall get it. Here are the old prizes. And of course, there is a Neo Cash Mall version as well, which I have never used. So going down here, the equipment, you got a head lantern, sword and shield, and ghostly wand of spades. This says here that you can't pick up the sword or the lantern anymore, but you can still get prizes from them if you have it. Ghostly wand of spades is what you can currently pick up, and here are the different prizes. I really do like the cozy tavern background and the elegant battle sword. Am I going to get it? No, no, I'm not, but they do actually look pretty cool. Okay, next is this is interesting to me because if you saw my video where I talk about, oh, Battledome challengers, they may change at some point. That very day, they changed the Battledome challengers. So Scarl no longer there, and then Scoredrax. I know there's other ones that got removed, but those are the only two I really care about because their prizes, of course, we ended up with a scored stone business card, and you have the Scarl collectible charm. And if you're wondering about the prices on those, well, let's see here. Scarl collectible charms, as pointed out, there were people that were buying all this, and you can see they are currently sitting here, what, 3.5? Oh, here's a 4 million. 4 million right there. So it pretty much shows you they double in price after they drop out of the pool. So it was roughly around 2 million. Now it is almost basically 4 million. And then you take a look at the scored stone business card. I know they're selling pretty easily 1 million ish. We'll see if these actually sell at the 2.8. But yeah, that's the key. Maybe you buy them up and then sell them after they go away. Yeah, that's why I saved it. I put it in my gallery. I picked them up. So here are the new people. Let's see. Let me go back here. New people. What do we got? We got a monstrous Moach. And then Grand Commander. Yeah, there you go. He has a seashell. And the Moach has a monstrous business card. And if you're wondering why I'm saying it that way, because I'm trying to stumble through the words because I don't know the correct pronunciation. Seen Pokemon, they're right. Rayquaza, as some people pronounce it. It was actually said to be Rayquaza. And I know we're going to be very shocked to find out that some of our Neopets or Pet Pets or whatever else on this website, if given a pronunciation, we would all just be stunned by how much we pronounce this incorrectly. But here's that seashell, 1 million currently sitting there, but we do have a bid less than 30 minutes for 1.5 million. There's another one down there, 1.6 million. I would imagine it'd be like your 2 million version because that's like the scrawl version. And then over here, the Monsters business card should be roughly in the 1 million mark when it's all said and done. But that should give you some idea because of what we have going on with Scarl and the Scoredrax ones, okay? I did actually get it right away, this Monsters business card. This was on August 25th. I got it. I sold it for 2.1 million. I was like, you know what? I need to get out as soon as possible. And I think that was the correct decision. Yeah, so it's always good to get these and sell it up front, but as time goes by, it's better to save it in order to capitalize on what's going to happen to the prices. I need to pull my stuff out of the gallery. And then what else we got? Lost in the Dark. Okay. I saw people talking about this on Neopets Nation. I didn't know it was a thing. Yesterday, I ended up with Looper's Center head stamp. I sold it right away. What I normally do when I play this game, Lost in the Dark, when I end up getting a stamp, I instinctively did this. I went to my inventory and either put it in my shop or put it up for auction. So I went to my inventory right away. People are finding that if they don't go to their inventory right away, that they are not actually getting the item. It's happening to some people, it's not happening to other people. I don't know for sure if it would have happened to me because every time I would just open up my inventory just to get it. Because I don't remember what is on my inventory and I don't want something to steal it, especially back then when that right head was over, 1 million Neo points. I wanted to get rid of that and not have the Ant Devil just miraculously happen to steal it. So good luck to people out there. If you're having, I haven't seen anybody else discuss it. People at first were thinking that if you had more than 50 items in your inventory, that this would happen. And there's people that said that they didn't have 50 items. There were other people that said you had to find your exit to get this stamp. That's not actually true because there's plenty of times where I didn't find the exit and I ended up with this. Well, actually I went to my inventory, so I can't say that, but there's other people out there that confirmed that they didn't get the exit but they still ended up with this stamp. So who knows what's really happening for that. But if you somehow get one of these stamps, maybe you go to your inventory right away. Okay, let's see, daily essence. I need to do that. Oh, right here, Dacardia. So just remember, just a little warning again, Donation Dome is going to be ending fairly soon, and make sure to redeem your chips. So I picked up at this point all of the different books. I picked up all the stamps. I got this Void Krabby Bot plushie. I just had to go and figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of my points because I don't really want any of these. I think again though, this is my thought on this, with the revamp of Illusions and Judora's Quest, that's probably the direction I'm headed. I'm going to look for any rarity 99 items, but we don't actually know what's going to happen when they do that. Maybe they use rarity 95 to 99. Who knows? Maybe they don't use any of that at all. But just be careful out there on which items you want to pick. But it's nice that you're able to pick some of these rarity 99s. Maybe that's why they've been just decimating the rarity 99 prices. That could be it. Oh, by the way, I picked up a Kachik flower. I was very happy about that. I bought it for like 2.1, 2.2. I didn't really care. It was one of those items that I really wanted to get. I have no idea how much they are now. Kachik flower. I just knew I wanted it. Yeah, there we go. Wow, there's a lot of these. The 2 million, 2.1, 2.1. Yeah, I see the person that kept bidding back and forth on me on this list. So I am not the only one that wants Kachik flowers. So make sure if you want this item, as this week is wrapping up, and if they don't include it into any other quest logs, we don't know if they will or not, but make sure to pick it up. I always did that. I'm a little biased because I really like it, but any of these new Neopass quest prizes, make sure to actually pick it up. So again, that shell. I ended up with this blue and gold tube shell. Oh, I could collect it right now. Yeah, but let me do this thing, the streak saver. So this is streak saver. You cannot save the streak later if you forfeit now. Restore my streak. I'm out of tickets. Crazy, because I guarantee I actually claimed it yesterday. I don't know what is happening to my Neopets. I have no clue, and I'm just gonna look at my void essences. I'm sure I did it. I haven't read through the story or did any of the puzzles yet. I need to really get on top of that, but I have some time. And then I'm 3,000 out of 3. I thought they were gonna jack up the points. Agree, because that was one of the complaints that 3,000 is not enough, which I fully agree with. Yeah, that has not happened yet. So I've been actually attempting to sell some of my stuff. I sold the Island Mystic Staff from the other day. I just keep putting it in. This is why I say I hate selling any sort of items. I just keep lowering them out, and at some point someone will buy it, maybe for a low price. I don't really care. I don't. This is one of the aspects of the game I could care less about, is selling these items. It's easy to collect it and get some Neo points, but outside of that, I find this to be painful and just brutal. I just remember going to the boards, Battledome, is I was a Battledome shop restocker. That's what I was. I was Battledome. I did some stamps, but it was mainly Battledome weapons. So I'd be in here making the boards, and then just bumping it up, and my friend bumping up the board over and over again. I just can't do it. Stat times 2 for sale. How much are these? 140 million each if you buy both, or 150 million. It actually really is amazing to me how these have gone back up. I know people are like trying to get rid of them for under 100 million. I want to throw out a number like 75, 80 million, but now we're back just because people be battling again and they need it. Yeah, they they need those weapons. It's amazing. Maybe you want to hold on to really expensive weapons, or very useful weapons, I should say, not expensive. That makes sense. But that, I think, is everything. I want to end right here. I do have to go out tonight. It's going to be hard. So I'm going out with a friend and I haven't seen in a little bit. So I'm a little anxious about that. And she said she wanted to go out to eat. And I'm like, it's one of those ones where she's one of those people that's slightly indecisive. So I'm going to come up with a list of every potential thing that you can eat, like cuisine wise, right? Like Italian, Asian, Chinese, if you want to use, like, go more into Asian. But I'm gonna come up with a list. I'm gonna hand it to her and I'm gonna make her pick. So we shall see what this all turns out to be. It's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna ask her if we could tour my old college campus, because I want to check. There's so many upgrades to it. I want to check it out, but I'm not sure if she's excited to go on a college walk. She's in between life changes right now, as in she graduated from high school, trying to find her way. So maybe like, this is a twofold kind of thing. Maybe if I bring her and tour a college campus at nighttime, because I don't think she's actually gone to any college campus. Maybe she'll have a little bit more feeling about, does she want to go or not. I'm not trying to push her into college. I'm just trying to show her another side of the world that she hasn't experienced yet. So it's going to be pretty exciting tonight. But that is everything. Oh, what is this message? Oh, there's no message. It's a phantom message. But that is everything. I'll see y'all later. Have a fun. Have a happy Wednesday. And if I don't see you the rest of the week, have a fun week. But I intend to be here. We'll see. Bye.